everybody, and welcome to another case of the Mondays. Hosted by me, and hosted by another one, which will show up later. I'm pretty sure. My name is Jake Hill. I'm from Hagen Hill Design. HHD, as some of us like to call me and Katie, and also Riva. Well, there's some wonderful comments I see already. Not to ignore them, but I'm going to get on with it. It is Monday. It is June. It is June 16th. And it's been 2 weeks since we've had a case of the Mondays because those Mondays were extra Monday. Thinking about it now, though, I would say that that is the essence of having a case of the Mondays. That no matter what, we should have a show. Given some extreme circumstances, which there wasn't. It was just me kind of wussing out over it. That's what happened the last 2 weeks. I had stress. Things weren't working. And I said, screw it. Because I didn't want to deal with the headache. So I apologize. But looks like I got the bugs worked out now. What was happening before was that there was some kind of update on my phone, I believe. And normally when I would plug in a cable to the phone, my computer would automatically recognize it and allow me to use it as a webcam, which I'm doing right now. But it wasn't doing what I was used to having it do. And I wasn't in the mental capacitive state. Is that a word? I didn't have my wits about me to try and figure it out. So instead, I didn't go live. But after diving into it, it was a simple setting on my phone. I had to click a checkbox, and then boom, it shows up. So here we are. Let's take a look at some of the people that have come in already. If you haven't seen them already, looks like Dee Dee's Finden was the first person. Leave a comment. New Local Austin, hello. Looks like you're back from the Lone Star Cares event. That's cool. I saw a little bit of the lives on that. Bear Brenton. I'll just say that. Bear Brenton says, "Oh, yeah. He also says that he's pooping. So that happens. Another person called Fathom Aquatics, some of you have heard of him. He would like to make some sounds too. It's more like a, hey, you! Something like that. Maybe I'm reading it wrong or mispronouncing it. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments on here. Cheryl Fish is in the house. She says, there's another person with some sound effects. Woohoo! Hey, Jake. That's what I imagine it sounds like in my head. Sunny G is also here. Brenton definitely has regular bowels. I don't know how you know this for sure. Educated guess or scientific inspection. One of the two. I just collected a bucket of mosquito larvae. Fish are eating good tonight. That's wonderful. You bring those inside. Hopefully you feed them all before they hatch in your house. People saying hi to each other. I see Sunny G. Howdy. Lots of people saying hi. I'm just kind of scrolling through. And oh, stranger danger. The impeccable Jeff Kane, an Empire of Dirt Aquatics, is here tonight. Say hello to Jeff, everybody. Hi, Jeff. And I'm at the bottom of the chat, at least for me. So what's going on this Monday for everybody? We've got a few people that came in and they left. We had 10 and now there's only 8 because somebody thought this was boring. And that's fine. It probably is not for everybody. It's only for the sexy people. So all you fly brothers, get out there and dance. Dance, I say. Monday evening in Spooner, Wisconsin. And I'm here to say that I had a Monday at work. You know, I wonder if any of my coworkers actually watch this and wonder, okay, I really think that guy is a little different than what I thought he was at work. And that's fine. Just didn't get to know me. You gotta get to know me. No, this channel is not just about me, though. Pop quiz for those in the chat. Who else is this channel about? So obviously there's a second chair here. Nobody in it. Linky in the house. Link. Anyways, so let's get on with it. Some topics, some things to talk about, something for me to blab about. We worked on things. I actually had some short videos to show to kind of give you guys an update of what's been going on around here when I had said computer problems, which was really just a me problem. So I'll show a little something. I'm gonna have to set this on loop, and I have to ask for your forgiveness that the resolution on these videos are actually really good when I shot them. When I uploaded them to StreamYard as media assets to show, the coloration and the everything, it just, I don't know what they compress it or something so it's as small as possible. And so anyhow, the video kind of looks like crap. We worked on our greenhouse. Let me get this comment off of here. There we go. We worked on our greenhouse, and it's pretty much as it is right now. I'll show you. I just want to make sure that I keep my mic on. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I don't think it mutes me during this. So this is our greenhouse frame. Let me know in the comments, somebody please, Jeff, one of our moderators, if you can hear me during this video that I'm presenting. If I get no response, then I'll pretty much think that it mutes me, but it doesn't look like it does right now. I don't want to talk to them. Okay, great. Thank you, Alex. So this is the basic frame so far. The black tubing that you see, that is just some black water line. It's not used for water. We used it in the previous build, so I already had the pieces pre-cut. And they're basically there to keep a little extra tension on the cover so to keep pockets from forming as much. Because in between each metal section, side to side, is 4 feet. This is a 40-foot greenhouse. So we got our frame erect. Got it erect. And there's extra supports from the old frame that I used. Those cross beams along the top. They can't really see. If I wish I could pause it and be like, look at this. But they run along the top. There's one on the left and one on the right. Used to be one per pole. You see little 2-foot cross beams right there. I doubled those up since I had the extra pieces that were still good from the old frame. I salvaged as much as I could, and there's still a lot more. But eventually, Next week, actually, is when this will go down. Maybe this weekend. I'm going to put a center support beam all the way through the top, like a backbone, framing the ends, and put uprights to support the middle, so there's no way that any kind of weight is going to push down the middle of that thing. And the ends are going to be tied together, so it's going to be very, very strong compared to last year. We shouldn't have any more issues as far as any kind of snow buildup being a problem on it ever again. And it's going to hold up better to winds too, which it never had a problem with that either. It wasn't a wind thing that brought this thing down to begin with. It was a snow load. And we've had lots of snow on there before, but it was like freezing rain ahead of time, so it made things unavailable to kind of slide down. Things melted and then froze and stayed in place. If it was regular snow, it would just kind of slide off. That's what made it different. But this is as far as we got on that so far. So I guess wanted to show you guys that. I know it looped over and over, but we're going to put a video out. Next week, actually, I took the entire week off from work. And that's going to allow me to do a lot of things with the greenhouse. Get it prepared. I'm going to have time to actually film videos and edit and put them out there. So it's going to be an exciting time next week. We're going to be putting out a lot of content. Anytime that I take time off from work, that's when the magic happens. I'm able to do what I want to do. Ooh, I see Katie's finger backstage. I don't know what that means. She might be ready. No, she's not giving me the sign to say yes. Plus, I have my radio on. She's supposed to let me know. If maybe Katie can come up, she will. Next thing I wanted to show you guys is one of our tubs, one of our ponds, how it's going so far. This is actually, it's better than it's better now. Those are some plants off to the side, but we got some hornwort, some guppy grass type pogo stemon type things in there. I got a sponge filter and an air line running, which is kind of conglomerated together there. Got the bog filter, which looks a little sad there. It really does. Some cypress grass, other things. There's a lot more plants in it now than it did when I took this video. And I got the airline kind of situated. We have two huge pieces of driftwood in there. One that we're trying to sink and get ready, because it used to sink. Now it doesn't because it was sitting out so long, that we collected. It's not there, so I don't even know why I talk about it. It's use your imagination to kind of realize that we got lots of wood in there now. I will show some videos. I want to do a spring, it's not spring anymore, a summer tour of our yard, like an update of our yard, a tour. And good news for you guys, I'm just going to be the camera guy on that one. I'm not even going to be mic'd up. I'm going to mic up Katie, have her walk around the yard and talk to you guys about what's been going on at the Hagen Hill Design Complex, which will be exciting. That's going to happen next week. We also have our big pond that's we just filled up. I tried to go live. Was that last night? I was experimenting with some stuff using my phone and the action camera together and head mounted it. And just the Wi-Fi bandwidth just wasn't working. Either that or I had resolution too high or something was going on. Anyhow, I showed a little bit in that video, plus a short of me being stupid going, 2025, baby. We put water into our large pond. I didn't know if we were going to be able to actually get that far this time. Jeez, I wish Katie was here. All this nonsense talking. I see your eyes. I'm just going to do this real quick. Look, see? She's there. She's there. She ran and hid as soon as I put it away. Trust me, she's watching. You're not on anymore, hon. I don't know if she's camera shy now. Maybe she's afraid. That's okay. It's time to catch up on a few more comments before I continue on with these little videos. Just people saying hi. A lot of that. Someone say my name is Charles? Maybe not. My name is Jeff. I'm sure that Jeff Kane has heard that enough times, just like I have State Farm Jake. Thank you, Alex. We love it too. I can't wait to get it going. Johnny No Shoes says he's lurking. AV good. Thank you. You spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby, right around. Sorry, sometimes I just get like the urge to. I have like weird form of Tourette's, I think. It's not like anything that's been medically diagnosed. I have diagnosed myself. Sometimes I have Michael Jackson Tourette's. Just randomly, you'll just go, whoo, hee hee, in the middle of a conversation, which is really hard when you're at work trying to give a presentation at a meeting of some sort, and you go, as you can see here, the profits are growing. They don't understand what's going on. It's hard for them. It's hard for the normal suits people of the world to understand this. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next video. What's this one called? Barbara Jackson Guppies. A lot has gone on since this one. This is, like I said, totally blown out video. Can't see the colors. The pleco is crazy. So these guppies came from Barbara Jackson. They got from the Foxland benefit auction. And they've made lots of babies so far. There's a few. But everything looks yellow and blown out. That Bursanos pleco came from Jeff Kane. Do you know I only have 2 survivors of all those that you gave me? And it's not your fault. It is mine. And now that I've figured it out, they're doing great. But it took me a while to figure them out, unfortunately. But the video quality sucks. Like I said, the video is actually really good. But uploading it here on a StreamYard, this is what we get. It's sad, really. Sad, sad day. The bristle nose? Yes, Jeff, that one came from you. It is an albino, long fin. When you were here ages ago, you Yep. What other ones do I have on the vocal list? A little bit of a reverb. Yes, Jeff. That bristlenose came from you. It's a little tinny. A little much high end. My hard of hearing, or is Jake's volume really low? I think it's low. This is the problem. We can turn it up some. Let's turn it up for Mexicali, shall we? For those hard of hearing that can't reach for the volume knob like they want to. Maybe just somebody that might put a decent volume out there so we wouldn't have to blast things very high. How's that? Is that better? Was I a little low? I'm glad that you said something, actually, and I'm sorry for making fun of you about it. That's why I gave you a wrench there, Mexicali. Good work. My moderator actually let me know what was going on, which is the whole point. Am I too loud now? Closer to normal? What am I at right now? According to this, I'm at averaging right now as I speak about negative 0.8 decibels. It should be a little bit higher than that. It should actually be in the area of... okay, I don't want to turn that up as much as I do want to do this, maybe. Closer to 6. Oh, that's 3. That's a little... 6. 0.6 is kind of what I'm pushing for. Right around this area. How's that? I know storms had gone away. Heavy on the bass. Okay. I turned down the bass for you guys so it wouldn't like vibrate your fishies. Turn down the bass some, turn down the bass some, turn down the bass some. How about that? Just a little bit of edge off. I might want to turn down the high frequencies too a little bit. But my voice is naturally bassy. People say I'm a quiet talker, and it's not that. I just speak in frequencies below your normal hearing. Sonny G has to have bass. Is this okay? I tweaked it just a little bit. Okay, so it's Barbara Jackson's Fishy Poos. I wish I could like put myself in the corner on these, but at least I'm glad that the audio works. Maybe they like to vibrate. Some people do. Anyone that's seen Private Parts, the Howard Stern movie, knows a little bit about bass voice coming through. Are you going to join us, Katie? She's just going to watch instead. I won't throw her up on there. Last time I scared her away. I got some Jody P. Guppies to show too on the video, but Katie, if you're going to come on, I would suggest moving the camera up a little higher somewhere so we're not staring up your nostrils. There we go. Do you want to come on stage? Even just quick to say hi. Do you got a second? I can't hear you, by the way. You got a thumbs up or thumbs down? Alrighty. Welcome, everybody. The ever-lovely Kitty Hagen. Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
What you doing?
I just got done watching all of the battles, and I'm going to get you ready for a walk.
You sound awfully muffled. How do I sound?
You sound fine.
Well, these people are trying to critique my voice and my audio settings. Can you believe that?
Well, you always ask them to, so it's a good thing.
So you're in there with our lovely daughter, and a lot of people say that I hide from you. Is that the truth? Do you
No.
think I hide from you? Are you sure?
I wouldn't tell you to go do Tasty Mondays if that was the case.
True. Foxy says you sound perfect as always.
Thank you, Foxy. By the way, I can't see chat when I'm looking at video.
Well, I can pop it up on there. You can see that, right?
Yes.
She's picking up your slack. What do you think she's doing, Jake? See? It's things like that. Sketty says back in the day, cable showed part of stuff you didn't pay for. I'm not sure what that means. Or like the scrambled channels that you could get like I'm interpreting that maybe wrong. I don't know. Cable TV showing certain things you didn't pay for. And back in the day. So those three elements
HBO,
in my
Cinemax.
mind makes me understand that it'd be like a black and white image that would go back and forth between that and static every couple seconds, and that was enough to be a deviant. I see that Aquafunk has showed up. Can you believe that?
Happy birthday, Funk.
Happy birthday, Funk. Happy birthday, Funk. That's for you, brother. I did that for you. So what am I supposed to talk about again?
Taste of the Monday, the yard.
Okay, I talked about what happened the last 2 weeks. I didn't come on. What about the yard? The grass? The pond? I showed the pond in the greenhouse, but not the big pond. Is there anything you want to say to people?
Miss you guys.
She misses you here, but you know that there's lots of times Katie and I are together and we get to watch other people's streams and lurk while we play darts and dance with each other, and once in a while we type in. When we have time together, though, we try to enjoy each other's company more than being in live streams. We'll keep you on in the background, but sometimes we'll just mute you. To be honest, we'll put you on mute and play music at an appropriate volume while we shoot darts. And then we just kind of glance at the screen once in a while and see if there's anything funny that we can type along to. But we always put you on. We try not to miss anything. And at least say hi. The time is very, very valuable to us. Speaking of time, what time is it? We're about halfway through here, aren't we? 30 minutes. It's time to talk about our memberships. Memberships. So, at the time of this, let's refresh. You guys are not going to see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at our recent activity. I'm going to look at see all members. I'm going to do a little download. It looks like at the time currently, Katie, we have 28 members.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
That's wonderful. And I would like to read off the members that we have. I think this is going to go from oldest to newest as far as time spent, because there are some that are at like point 6. Our oldest members are at 8.8, and that's Foxy and the Peplin. So let's start with those. And by the way, there's like 3 more that are only like 0.1 away. So let's not judge on how long. Really, all of our memberships we really, really appreciate. So the current list is as follows. Maybe I should put a little bit of a reverb. Unless that's annoying. Clear the throat.
Yeah, don't do that.
Peplin Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Autarky Homestead, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Bwizzle Aquatics, Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. I love that guy. Lush and Salty Aquariums, Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman, Garage Aquatics 2023, Ron, Renee Hedinger, Jody P. Dee Dee's Fin Den, Bare Bottom Branton, Mr. Tundra, all one word. All one word isn't one of them. I was just describing Mr. Tundra. Rods Aquatics, which is also one word. Overly Stocked Oscars, Flatbed Aquatics, Eric Wyrock, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith, Fathom Aquatics, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, My Fish Tank Aquatics, also one word. Monster Fish Gal, Daniel Velez. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That's how I pronounce Velez. Velez. Cecil Mayberry, Whips World, Just One More Fish, and Eugene Williams are all currently members to Hagen Hill Design.
Woo-hoo!
It's the memberships that help us carry on not only financially, but they really uplift us to see people that are willing to part with their hard-earned cash to help support our hobby and the things that we love to do around here that help us stay sane in this weird world. It's uplifting, and it's a joy to get those kind of gifts. Katie, isn't it like
Gives you
it's
the
hard
warm
to
and
even
fuzzy.
it's hard, yeah, warm and fuzzies. And it's hard to put a real word to it, because unless you're a person that can appreciate those things, little gifts, big gifts, whatever, to know that it's given by someone else to you because they care. That's I know it is. It's such a good feeling. No, I'm not going to do that.
Where's your sweater?
I don't have one. I need a zipper cardigan right now. Well, at least by next Monday. I'll see if I can find one somewhere. But it really is. All joking aside, isn't it, Katie? It's something that really helps us keep going.
It
Not
truly is.
because we want more money, and you don't even have to give money for a membership. The fact that we have the subscribers that we do.
Yeah, definitely.
A continued, slowly growing base of subscribers. It fluctuates, but we're slowly growing. We're at like 762 or something like that, which I think is amazing. It all comes from people that want to watch us and people that we know that we become friends with. And that's why we keep going. I really do believe if it wasn't for the friends that we made, Katie, here, I probably would have given up on this.
Yeah, I
Some
think
of
so too.
the frustrations, you've seen me.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, sometimes I wonder, why the heck am I still doing this? And it's because of the great friends and people like you guys that are watching tonight. And of course, people that are able to part with their hard-earned cash to have a membership, and we've been trying more and more to have more members-only content, and that's something that I wish to talk about, and not just talk about, but do. Now that I have Katie on here, real quick, we need a second stream. And the first stream is hard enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think that if we're going to do a regular stream, members should come first.
Oh, yeah.
So it's something that you and we need to talk about more seriously, because I want to give more inside glances, more of the, like, this is the finished Jake. This is like the Hollywood Jake you're seeing right now. But more the just personal level of what we go through. It doesn't have to be edited and fancy and stuff, but if you're a member, we want to put out a members only live stream. So our thoughts are going to go into that, and we're going to get figured out and make an announcement soon. How's that? Can I promise people that, Katie? It's too late. Already did.
I can't promise I'll always be there. But
what is going on? Okay, I gotta look at the stream here. There's people saying hi, and then I come across something like this.
oh, thank you, Foxy.
I don't.
Mwah.
That's the other thing. I gotta make some neat new videos to play on this, since I stole Foxy's idea, and she says no, I'm just borrowing it and whatever. But there's I was planning on playing this anyway, so I'll play another one. But after reading the memberships, I was gonna play this. Thank you for your memberships. Thank you for your memberships. What's the words again?
Thank you for your membership.
Thank you for your memberships. I get distracted. Thank you for your... Yeah, now it's going to loop because I got loop on. The fun. So, I've played that one before, right? Several times, and I've talked about it as being like a vision of a river in the future. So now I'll sing that to her once in a while. I just don't want it to come true. She's not going to look like that.
I know she's not going to look like that.
She's way too pretty. She's going to look more like a mama. Thank you, Foxy, so much for your gift and memberships.
Thank you so very much.
You know what happened right after that? Because he's an excellent guy. Bare Bottom Brenton's been a member for 5 months.
Thank you so much.
For that, I will say your name in my best radio voice. Bare Bottom Brenton! Yes. Bare Bottom Brandon, member for 5 months, and also a member of the Wisconsin Fish Fam, as you can see in that hashtag, which reminds me of, now is the time, if you're going to the Wisconsin Fish Fam cookout.
I gotta go. You scared River doing that.
Did I? Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Is
Sorry,
she crying
guys.
now? She's
Yeah.
crying?
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Look
I
what
had
you
you
did,
on in the
Brandon.
living room.
Good job, Brandon.
Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
later. I'll try and follow chat.
My goodness. Just kidding, Brandon. It's not your fault. Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. I would like somebody, because I don't have it, to put the link up, possibly, for the sign up. The official sign up has been put out there. For you to be able to tell who you are, who's coming, how to contact you through email for any changes and food allergies, if you're going to be camping or if you're going to be going in a hotel, if you would like to bring a dish, things like that. There it is. The official sign up for the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. This is the second annual one, am I right? And it's going to be awesome because the word has spread. And there's going to be more. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be at Hollywood. I mean, I was just saying that, this is the finished me. And I said it out of sarcasm. Freak, witty. Okay. Like Jeff said, copy it, share it, spam it. Most important, sign up. I hope I didn't miss any other ones. I'm going to have to go back, but I see here that Dee Dee's been a member for 5 months as well. That is an honor. I first started seeing Dee Dee here on live streams and fishy videos. I didn't think she would ever know who I am or know Katie or our channel and stuff, and it just is cool because she's always there and very supportive. Dee Dee's an awesome person, and I can't wait to meet you in person someday. But if that never happens, I still value you as a very good friend. Just so you know. So thank you, Dee Dee, so much for all you do for us and for all of our friends and other people that we don't even know. I'm sure that you're a very, very busy person at being kind and generous. So on behalf of myself and all of those people, thank you, Dee Dee. What else we got going on here? So some starred ones. Oh, this is one I missed. Overly stocked Oscars. It's a lady that I know with the name of June. She's been a member for 7 months. This is your month, isn't it? Did you ever get excited when this month came around as a child? Do you still get excited? Do you wish that you had a name that wasn't one of the months on the calendar? Like, I guess I wouldn't mind if my name was August or Augustus. It would be different, I guess. But this, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, June, I'll be right back. Hold on. I hear ya.
We're gonna go for a walk so she can get more fresh air.
10-4. Sorry, this radio really affects the things. Katie's gonna go for a walk with the baby. It's the month of June. I love June very much too. I miss June's live streams. Am I just totally missing them? I miss when your son was on, streaming with you. It was a lot of fun. If you're still doing that, it's my fault that I haven't seen it. 46 minutes in, we got 23 viewers. How are you feeling about yourselves today so far? Is this Case on the Mondays something that I should keep doing? Do you guys enjoy it? Because I feel better, and it's not just the beer. I'm on my second beer. But Mondays can always be stressful. You do. Not like Funk, who gets like a whole year worth of birthdays, like every day. I don't know, that's a bit excessive, but I do feel that June should be celebrated with June. See, I'm not the only one that feels we miss you. Oh, Garcia's in the house. Hello, Jake and everyone. Hello, Berto. Very good for you to show up, man. Thank you. Working in a tank and listening. See, I do that thing too. So, what was I saying? The Fish Fam Cookout is coming in August. The 1st through 3rd, I believe. I hope that anyone that's able to travel their way to Wisconsin. There's a lot of us Fish Fam members here from Wisconsin. Big ones I know about: Branton Lightcap, Foxy's Fishes, Peplin Creek Aquatics, Empire of Dirt Jeff Kane, Katie and I from HHD. We're all Wisconsinites. New stream title: Get Jaked. This guy's very close to being a Wisconsinite, just on the southern border in the windy city of Chicago. Stefan from Lush and Salty Aquatics. I always want to say aquatics. I know that I'm wrong. And I finish out the word because I don't like stopping myself. I do that enough as it is. But it's definitely not aquatics. It is aquariums. People nearby, if they're able to swing it, there is a national airport. Literally a hop, skip, and a jump. Maybe not quite literally, but gosh, you can watch the airplanes come in and take off from their yard. It's not so close that it's annoying, but you can see the planes. It is a drive up a country mile to go to the airport and pick your butt up. So if you live anywhere in the United States, you can fly in next door to Foxy and Brian's house. You can fly right in. And somebody here is going to come pick you up. You don't even need to rent a car. You don't even need to get a hotel room. If you bring a small tent or something in your luggage, you can camp out with the rest of us. It is fun. It is going to be a blast. We are going to have a cookout. We're going to have music. We're going to be live streaming. We're going to be making videos. We're going to be looking at amazing, amazing fish. We're going to be talking about fish. We're going to be just hanging out as human beings and eating amazing food. This is what being a family is all about. This is the essence of living up here in Wisconsin. Having a cookout, having a fire, staying up until the mosquitoes eat us alive, which we have ways of getting rid of those too. But it's part of the experience. You can fly in if you have the money. If you have a way, please try and make it. And please, if you're going to do it, sign up, do the free sign up. It doesn't post to anyone else. The only people that are going to know that you've signed up to that are Foxy and Brian. Roxanne and Brian, Foxy's Fishes, Pebbling Creek Aquatics, host of the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout Season 2. I could go on and on and on about that place. I cannot wait. This is my summer thing that I'm doing. Everybody goes to the Clash. Everybody goes to Keystone Clash. They go to Aquashellas. They go to Quad City Fish Swaps. They go to a zillion different things all around the world to meet these people. But the only place that you're going to be able to meet Katie and I is at the Fish Fam Cookout. It is an exclusive event that we go to for now. I hope that as many of you people can make it as possible. It's going to be awesome. God, I'm excited about that. Did I go on too long about it? What do you guys think? So let's look at my last video that I put up here. Put it back on loop. Now these videos are silent, and that's maybe why it doesn't automatically mute me. Jody P's Guppies. Which, since the making of this video, we've gotten 2 new male blue Moscow guppies to throw in here. We originally bought a trio. It was 1 male, 2 females. The male did not make it by the next morning. Unfortunately, that happens. And Jody was very, very kind and generous to send us 2 new males in his replacement for free. It was very, very generous of her. Even though that 1 male died, they did get hit, and they were pregnant, and 4 fry survived. Just because I didn't have adequate cover, they kind of predated a little bit. And now that those... Sorry, my radio went off. Copy. As I was saying, I'm so sorry, guys. I thought Katie was coming through on the radio. I keep an eye out for her because she walks around town with the stroller, and it's just for safety things. Anyhow, we got 2 new males, so the colors show up great. They're not in this video because I took this like a couple days before they showed up. And so I got do some more update videos. I know those unboxing videos that Katie did are great. I did the editing on them, so I can say they're great, be full of myself. However, I didn't do much of like showing what the fish looked like afterwards. I just asked her to film the unboxing. So some update videos are in order, and I want to get them really good to be able to show off the colors, because sometimes it can be a little bit hard. And like I said earlier, and I'll say it again, uploading these videos to StreamYard cost in quality. The colors are washed out. The resolution is way less than perfect. But above all, even if the resolution isn't great, the colors are so brightened and washed out in these after uploading to StreamYard that it is almost a shame. The plants look like a yellowish green, or a greenish yellow, instead of the deep green that they actually are. And the colors of the fish are just, everything's blown out. I'll look at some comments on here. Sad face. I like to play things backwards. Funk, I'm waiting for when I get a call from Korea on Father's Day. Maybe I shouldn't read every comment out loud. That's amazing. A little birdie said Gary makes excellent cake. Gary. Those fish that I'm showing on the screen are from Jody P, Blue Moscow guppies, and they're in a 5.5 gallon tank right now. Which I love that size too. I love 10-gallon tanks. I love the 5.5s as well. If I could have just like racks and racks of those, it'd be great. It'd be great. No cupcakes. My, I love cupcakes. Now, this I didn't know that Aquafunk is actually Sketty Nona's son. I bet you guys didn't know that. I could just might be facetious. We're talking about cake. You know, we used to be Cake. Now we're Caker. And Foxy had said that to Katie, but I have to tell you, Foxy, just so you know, Adele from, Adele. She was the first one to say Caker when River came along, because we were Cake. Jake and Katie makes cake, and then River came along and she said Caker. You guys are Caker now. But great minds think alike. They do. Caker. Poor Sketty. What? You're Sarah's son, man. Did you know that was your mom? Come on. You should know who your mom is. I'm just going to say that. Branton. Brian. Branton. Brian. Kicker! I can see that Myra tamed you pretty good. So, that's the video loop of those. I'd like to do more video loops like that and talk about things. Maybe not let it go on for so long, and maybe have it be more interesting. Just a thought. Just a little thought. I hope it's all right. 58 minutes in, we're a couple minutes shy of being done for this Monday, but we're not done yet. I have to check a couple things here. I don't know who those 5 memberships that Foxy gifted went to. It's so much easier when you have a co-host that's right on the ball. I'm sure I'll find it. I wonder if I go back to here and I'm able to reload my list of memberships, which wants to keep doing that every time. Nope, it doesn't update on the YouTube side that quickly. So it's hard for me to see. But we went from 28 to 33. Because 28 plus 5 is 33. Because 8 plus 5 is 13. And 20 and 5 is 25. And when you add them all up, it's 33. And that's how my brain does math. I hope it makes sense to you. It makes more sense than the new math that they're teaching, that's for sure. Cecil Mayberry is a member for 1 month. That is wonderful. For that, Cecil, you get a very, very special video.
Teletubbies bottom bump, 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 bump. Teletubbies bottom bump, 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 bump. Teletubbies bottom bump.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. It's been 1 hour, 1 minute, and 10, 11, 12 seconds. Just long enough for me to tell you guys that we love you and we thank you so much for showing up and participating in chat and showing love. And I apologize for anything that I missed. I hope that I didn't miss that much. If you think it's unfair and that I did miss some things, then maybe perhaps you could show me on your live stream how to do it better. What an a-hole thing to say. Thank you guys so much. Jill said no, Jake. What? No to what? The, purple Teletubby? She doesn't like it? Okay. If you don't like the Teletubby, you can always watch this.
What do you mean you're the fried chicken? I came here specifically for the fried chicken. He's not here. You're all out. What am I supposed to eat?
That's going to be my line when I go to the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout 2025, August 1st through 3rd. Be there or be square. In the meantime, be good to each other, be good to yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun. Make jokes, but don't hurt feelings. Uplift people. Bring them up. Bring up the people. Bring up the poor. Do all the wonderful things that you think that you really should do. Or at least do one a day. One good thing. And see how it makes you feel better. That's all I have for now. Until next week, everybody. And I can loop over those same sayings over and over again until I actually find the video that I want to play. Okay, until next week, everyone. Stay cool. Stay refreshing. And stay hot. Hot and cold at the same time. People like that. Especially in the same grocery bag. Bye.
Katie and Jake got a case of the Mondays, stumbling through like it's one of those days. Alarm clock screaming while coffee is cold. Dreams of the weekend slowly unfold. Thank you for watching this wild little show. Crazy routines, we just go with the flow. Fish in the tank and plants on the ledge. Friends through it all, we push to the edge. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we seek. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Next week, HHD playing beats on the side. Katie's in charge while Jake rides the tide. Works like a puzzle scattered on the floor. Soon it'll click and we'll walk through the door. From sunrise to sunset, we're all on the grind. Hold on to moments that lighten the mind. Fish in the plants, they're part of our gang. Sunshine and love through every bang. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we see. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. next week.